Well, we have issues with COVID as they continue to impact the college basketball world, with programs such as Ohio State, UCLA, USC, Memphis, and even Syracuse having to pause during the health and safety protocols over the weekend into this week. They're not the only ones, though, when it comes to cancellations and postponements. More than 50 games have been affected in the first 6 weeks of the season. Outside of that, we still have plenty of hoops tonight in the top 25 going down today. Chicago State at number 9, Iowa State at 7, Davidson traveling to number 10, Alabama, Xavier and Villanova in the Big East getting busy at 7 there. And then Michigan State on the road, as well as Kansas. Those two tipping off at 7:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern. With more on this, Matt Norlander joining us here this AM. And Matt, with more we can kind of talk about it, the COVID affecting college basketball, not just the games, but also the rosters. You've been on this since the jump of the season. What have you noticed about the impact on these games moving forward?
Well, it's been widespread, unfortunately. As we speak here, Monday night into Tuesday morning, there have been 42 teams in men's Division I college basketball that have had to go on COVID pause this season. 36 of them are currently on COVID halt. So that's obviously a major bummer there, and this is going to continue. I will have a story later this week at CBSSports.com or on your CBS Sports app. I'm in the process of talking to conference commissioners across the Power 5, in addition to other leagues like the Big East, Atlantic 10, and on down the line, to see if there will be forfeits that are maintained. I'll be really quick with this, but 4 months ago, these conferences and their commissioners and their athletic directors, they instituted forfeit rules only for intra-conference play, Big East team versus Big East team, Pac-12 team versus Pac-12 team, and so on, as a way to induce teams and programs and players to get vaccinated. And now that nature has kind of taken over and the virus is going to virus again, it is negating those decisions. So the leagues have to make a decision fairly quickly about if they're going to alter their forfeit rules or not. I will tag this with the important note that the NCAA Selection Committee, for means of the tournament, it does not recognize forfeits. It's only for the conferences and for its conference standings and league tournaments only. It does not have any kind of impact on how a team would or would not get selected to the tournament.
We'll definitely be looking forward to that. The latest you can give us on that, by the way. But you mentioned the Big East. Let's look inside that group there, because Nova's off to their worst start since 2012-2013 at 7-4, ranked 23rd in the country, back-to-back losses to Baylor and Creighton. Then you look in the top 20, you got Seton Hall, Xavier, along with Providence in 22. What's going on with this conference? Kind of break down what you're seeing here.
Big East is pretty interesting. By the way, Seton Hall, another team currently on pause. Villanova has no business being ranked at this point. It just doesn't. It's got 4 losses. They're all respectable. 3 of them have come against top 10 opponents, and the 4th one was against Creighton on the road. And maybe Creighton's going to wind up being an NCAA tournament team. That was not predicted in the preseason. But Villanova lost by 20. The question can be asked right now as we're kind of bumping up against Christmas. Is Villanova actually really the best team in the Big East? I had Xavier number 2 and UConn number 3 heading into the season. Right now, you see the latest odds here. I think it's fair if you still want to project the Wildcats down the road to be the best team. But the point is this, let's keep this up here. I would say Nova, UConn, Xavier, Providence are the 4 really comfortable projected NCAA tournament teams. From there, Creighton is in a good spot. And I think that, DePaul at the bottom, people don't realize DePaul also on COVID pause, 9-1, one of their best starts in almost 2 decades here. I don't know.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.